Hello everyone and welcome to Ferris Sports Update. I'm your host Rob Bentley and thanks for tuning in. Got another busy show today. We'll talk Bulldog hockey along with Bulldog softball and men's tennis, so stay with us. First up, Bulldog hockey and head coach Bob Daniels. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Rob.
Bulldogs, congratulations go out making the NCAA tournament. Found out yesterday, this past weekend during the selection show, and great opportunity for the fans to come out and see the Bulldogs make the NCAA tournament field.
It really was. It was exciting. It was fun. I know the previous week was a little quiet around here, waiting to see who we were going to play and what site we were going to end up at. We went to the Gate in town here, a local restaurant, and had a watch party there, and boy, what a great turnout of people, and found out that we're going to play in Green Bay. That'll be the regional site, and our opponent in the first round game in the NCAA tournament's Denver. So very excited, and I know the players were really excited too.
That game, of course, Friday at 5:30. A win, you move on to the regional final on Saturday night with a possible berth in the Frozen Four on the line. But first up, you take on Denver. And what do you know about the Pioneers coming into the matchup?
Wow, I'm having to get up to speed really quick on that because I mean, we played Denver. I guess it was back probably 02, 03, or maybe the year we won it. I want to say, or maybe it was the year after we played them in a tournament out there. I'm very familiar with their coaching staff. George Gwozdecki's been there for a number of years now. He used to coach at Miami, was an assistant at Michigan State. I've known him for over 25 years. Steve Miller, Dave Lassonde are their assistants, and I've known both of them for close to 25 years. So we have a feeling, I understand the kind of style they like to play, very similar to us. They're aggressive, they pursue the puck, they've got some high-end forwards, they're going to be very solid defensively. I know that Georgia's teams are always that way. They're going to take very good, they'll have excellent puck management skills, they're not going to have a lot of turnovers. So, we know what we're going to be in for playing against them. Now the key for us is we've got some videotape of them. Dave Sensor, our video coach, is putting together different clips. I'll have a chance to watch one or two games complete of Denver. Then we'll present it to our team. But right now, for me, it's different than when we normally play in league. We're starting at ground zero really with their personnel and trying to develop a game plan ourselves.
As you looked at the action this past weekend, is that kind of where you projected the Bulldogs to be and the opponent as you looked at the field?
As I was looking at it, I got very confused. I'm going to be completely honest. It's really tough. I don't understand all the numbers, and I'm an accounting major by trade, but I don't, it's the formula that goes into it. So I was relying on some people that are much more intelligent than me to say, okay, and I guess at the end of the day, we had us either at Green Bay with Denver or possibly going east to play Maine. And we knew it was kind of 50-50, and it was kind of a surprise when they announced it. And we were certainly excited, though, that we're going to Green Bay for two reasons, Rob. Number one, it's close for our fans. Of all the four regional sites, the closest one was Green Bay. So if our fans are interested in going, 6-hour car ride, they can get there, cheer on the Bulldogs. Number two, a lot of our players have played in that building before. Had we gone out east and we ended up playing out there, we'd be in a building that none of us have ever seen or ever played in before.
Bulldogs play in the first regional semifinal. Second matchup will be Cornell against Michigan, and along with Michigan, 5 teams in the CCHA tournament make the NCAA field, and great news for the league.
It really is good news for the league, and it comes as no surprise to me, Rob. All year long when we were playing in it, we knew how difficult the CCHA was, and I think the fact that 5 of our 11 teams are in it, it would be similar to what the Big Ten puts forward in the NCAA basketball tournament. But for 5 of our 11, almost half, I think what that does too is that shows you how good our team was in the regular season to win the regular season championship. And I'm happy for the other 4 schools. I think the CCHA is going to be well represented there. We're certainly going to try to do our part and advance as far into the tournament as we can.
Bulldogs obviously had a weekend off. How does that affect the preparations? As it's been a week and a half, 2 weeks before you hit the ice again?
Disappointed in some respects. So we're going to turn a negative into a positive. But the way we approached last week, without knowing the opponent, is we practiced 4 times during the course of the week, and we said each day we picked a different topic, and we said, okay, at the end of this practice today, we want to be better at D-zone coverage, or we want to be better at the forecheck than we were when we started. So we use it as an opportunity to fine-tune certain parts of our game. Yesterday we ended up doing a quick inter-squad game. We had referees come in, officiate that, and try to get some game tempo to our ice sessions.
Bulldogs playing in the NCAA tournament for the second time here in school history. Talk about the experience for your kids and what it means to play in the NCAA tournament.
You know what? It's a huge honor for our players, and I think they really realize that right now. That I think it took a little while for it to sink in. And what I want them to do is, number one, really enjoy the moment and embrace it. And yeah, we'll be a little bit nervous come game time. Of course, there's a lot in the line. There's a lot to win and a lot to be lost. But regardless of the fact we've had a great season, I think we can go into that and we just say, hey, you put forth our best effort and try to take some time and make sure that we enjoy the experience. And I thought the first time we went 0-2-0-3, we beat North Dakota the first game. We lost to the eventual national title winners, Minnesota, in game 2. But I thought that we did a good job of enjoying the experience and getting a lot from that. And the other thing that's really beneficial right now, Mark Kaufman, one of our coaches, brought up today is, you know, we're going to play an extra 3-4 weeks more than a lot of other teams, and that's 3-4 weeks more practice and on-ice sessions we're getting with our freshmen, similar to what the college football teams get by going to a bowl game. So this has been, you know, really a positive all the way around for the program.
As you look back at that last time the Bulldogs made the tournament, what do you take away from that experience, and how does that translate into helping the Bulldogs this weekend?
Well, one of the two things stand out in my mind when it comes to that. And one, we talk to the players. We have TV timeouts during our normal games, but they're usually 3 a period. They're 90 seconds long. Sometimes you get cut to even 60 seconds. All of a sudden, we're going to the NCAA tournament, and there's 3 2-minute and 15-second ones that invariably, I've been to enough of these to know, stretch out to 2.5 minutes. So you have long periods of time. It's really difficult to build momentum in the course of a game because of these long TV timeouts. The second thing that happens is, you know, all year long we're used to our athletic administration or the visiting team's athletic administration supervising the game, if you will, you know, protocol, that sort of thing. Now all of a sudden we have a bunch of people that we really don't know coming in from the NCAA. They're pretty anal about things, you know, locker room assignments and all the different way things work out. And you kind of learn to expect the unexpected. And you tell the players, hey, let's have some fun, but let's take care of tickets right now, for instance. Here are the tickets. Here's a ticket office number. Give this to your parents and then get out of the ticket business. Don't get caught up worrying about hotel arrangements and tickets for parents and friends. Let them handle it. Here's the information. Impart that information to your parents and friends, and then get out of the travel agency or ticket business.
Obviously, this past week, the CCHA award show took place, and congratulations to you, CCHA Coach of the Year, and some great honors for the Bulldogs. Chad Billings, the CCHA Scholar Athlete of the Year, and a couple first-team selections as well.
Right on, and I'm so proud of our players. The first-team selections, Chad Billings and Taylor Nelson. Second-team selection was Jordy Johnson. We're proud of all 3 of them. What an accomplishment, and we're really proud of Chad Billings for his Scholar Athlete of the Year award. Now, he was, in past years, he's been on the all-academic team, but he was the Scholar Athlete for the entire league, and that's the first time in the history of our program we've had a Scholar Athlete, and I'm so proud of Chad Billings. And we're always trumpeting how well we do on the ice, but we're equally as proud of the achievements our players have in the classroom.
Well, Coach, thanks for being with us again, and best of luck as you head to the NCAA tournament.
Thank you, Rob.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.